morning, class, receiving schools and teachers.
Good morning,
How are you all this morning?
We are very well, thank you. And how are you?
I'm very well, just like you all. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, who can tell me what our strand and substrand are for this lesson? Our strand and substrand, Trista? Better living and making things. Better living and making things. Now, our topic is still on, what is it? Sleep hemming. Sleep hemming. Now, in doing sleep hemming, when we are actually doing the sleep hemming on a piece of fabric, now we are working on the pillowcase, the opening of the pillowcase. There are about four steps that we have to go through in making or in sewing the mouth of or the opening of the pillowcase. Now I'd like Shane to write for us on the board the first step to actually sewing the sleep hemming on the opening of the pillowcase. There are about four of them we followed in the previous lesson to actually sew the one of the pieces of the opening to the pillowcase. Shane, you have to come and write it on the board. Okay, I'd like Hayano to get yourself ready to write the second one up for us. Second step. That one stays. Hayano, you get ready for the second step. Double fold the row edge. Good. Hayano, second step. And we have Nanada, you get ready for the third step.
I'll just copy it from this one.
Yeah. Trisha, for the fourth step. Now this is talking about not the actual sleep hemming. How to do the actual sleep hemming, we have it up there just to remind us again. This is on the actual sewing of the opening to the pillowcase that we have done in the previous lesson. Because we are going to still work on sleep hemming, we want to be sure that we know the steps. Nanadai. And we have Tanabi next. Okay, if I can make myself clear once again so we don't have Nanadai going through all of it. Now, listen, the question asked here is not the steps to doing a sleep hemming. Steps to doing sleep hemming is already there. We have the first one all the way to the last. This is about sleep hemming the opening of the pillowcase. You have done that in the previous lesson, and there are about 4 steps to that. Sleep hemming of the opening of the pillowcase. We've done that in the previous lesson, and We are trying to make sure that we are following the correct steps. We have Tanabik for the next one. And Angeline, Iveriseni to finish off. You can here, do it there. Okay, we have Angeline next. After Angeline, we'll have Paul. If you think there is another more to add on, or if you think there is corrections to be done. Angeline, do you have anything, any more steps to add on? Yeah. If you think there is one or any to be added on, if you don't think so, if there is nothing, okay. You can, okay. Angeline says there is nothing more to write on the steps to slip hemming the opening to the pillowcase. Now let's see. Firstly, we are to double fold the raw edges. Now, is that correct? Yes, it's correct. Now, in double folding the raw edge, there are about two things that we have to consider. In double folding the raw edge, there are two things that we have to consider. That is the first fold and the second fold. Now, who can tell me how is the first fold done? How is the first fold done? Shane? Give this to Shane. How is the first fold done?
Just fold from the raw edge into the 2 centimeter line and flatten the edge.
Okay, so first step is from the raw edge to the 2 centimeter line or mark that you have put. The second fold, Paul. First fold is from the raw edge to the 2 centimeter line. Now we also have second fold to double fold the raw edge. Second fold, we have Paul.
Double fold the raw edge and flatten.
Okay, we double fold the raw edge, thank you. But here, this is the first fold, okay? From the raw edge to the 2 centimeter line. How do we make the second fold?
You repeat the first fold.
Okay, so we repeat, but this time from, anybody would like to help? Yes, Tulanga.
You go into the 2 centimeter line again. You fold.
Okay, good. From the 2 centimeter line in, okay? Second fold, from the 2 centimeter line, you fold in to where the bigger piece of fabric is. Okay, now second step here we have, it says begin with a double stitch on the edge of the hem. Now, in doing the slip hemming of the opening to the fabric, what is our second step? Yes, Gima?
Pin along the fold. Pin along the fold.
Pin along the fold. Thank you. Pin along the Fold. Good. Now, third step here we have it says slip the needle and thread through the folded edge for 1 centimeter. This is talking about doing the actual slip hemming. Now, okay, we have Nigel with his hands up. Let's have Nigel to tell us what should be the correct answer.
Thread the needle. Thread the needle.
Okay, get your needles threaded. So we say thread the needle or get needles. Get needles threaded. Now, what must you remember when you are threading your needles? Anna, what must you remember when you are threading your needles with a piece of thread?
It must be your arm's length.
Must be your arm's length. Thank you. The last one. Last one. Okay, we have Shane again. So let's have Shane to give us the answer, the last one. So that is, this is the third. Let's have the fourth.
Slip hem the folded edge.
Okay, good. Slip hem. Slip hem the folded edge. Thank you. Now, what does our activity tells us for this lesson? Together read.
To slip hem the other piece of fabric to the folded edge.
Okay, it's talking about the bottom piece raw edge. In the previous lesson, you slip hem the top piece or the piece that is above. This time it's going to be the piece that is underneath or the bottom piece. And you will be going through the steps that we have gone through in the previous lesson. We've just gone through those steps, recap those steps. We have them on the whiteboard. I also have it on the screen, so we will go through that once again as you slip hem the piece of fabric that is underneath. Okay, if I can have you all to have your piece of fabric out, your pillowcase actually. And we go through those steps once again. The first step is double fold the raw edges. Follow what you have done once again in the previous lesson. You raise your hands for me to come, okay? I'll come around and see. Let's see. Okay, so what you do now, you cut it off. Cut that one off. We should be on the first step now. Okay. Now leave it like that. You cutting past time. You got scissors, look cutting now. Okay. Okay, cut him. Same way what you did, how you fold him this last day. By working one kind can. Okay, make it easy. Okay, so you have to have your 2 centimeter line to follow it. Okay, get your ruler and quickly have your 2 centimeter line done. Fold from the raw edge into the 2 centimeter line. From the 2 centimeter line, fold him here now. And then you follow that. You've already removed. Okay, then remove the pins and do the other side too. Remove the pin and this time, this one here. Open it up. this side. Yeah, follow the same step as we did in the previous lesson. The first step is there on the screen, just like you did in the previous lesson. Raw edge into the, you don't have your 2 centimeter line. Okay, move your hand quickly. So fold it, your pin there. Make this one, shorten this so you are able there. Okay, 2 centimeter line in. You did not get your line done. From the, just like we did in the previous lesson, from the raw edge 2 centimeter line, fold into the 2 centimeter line, and then from there in again. So now you're going to work on that. You can fold it to make it. Teresa, you completed the other. Teresa, this doesn't look like slip hemming. Huh? Good. See what Terence has done. Where is your sisters? Where is your where are your equipment? Your equipment. People will have to make sure you have your equipment with you on until we complete the project, because you will be needing scissors to cut the thread off. You can cut it off with your teeth, because your teeth is not the right thing to cut it. Risa, you have to remove this one. How many pairs of scissors you have? That one. Is that the one I gave you? Okay, can I just use that one? I don't know where this one's put. It's Trista. This has to come out. This is not slip hemming. See, you are doing back stitch. We are doing slip hemming. Slip hemming, not back stitch. You working back stitch here. Okay, you cut it. Rousing this lapas thing. Hey. Why are you opening the door?
They opened it.
You're not supposed to open the door. What's this? Yeah, okay. So you do the same on the other side. So what you do, open it. Just to make it shorter. So there, fold it in. You did not get your 2 centimeter line, see? So you will have to have your 2 centimeter line. Follow the same as we have done in the previous lesson. From the raw edge, fold into the 2 centimeter line. First fold, second fold from there in it, and then you do your slip hemming. You should be on the second. You should be all on the second step now. Everybody should be pinning down your folded raw edges. Fold this one in. Sorry. Okay. Fold it in. Make it shorter. It's like this. You okay? Now this is, we are already on the other side. If you did not finish, you could have got it done at home. pins? Any more pins from your what left? The one that was given? Just one to hold his folder. Okay, that's enough. Just to hold this one down. Okay. Now, were you in school yesterday? Okay. Okay, you start with a double stitch. Stitch here from the fold above. You push the needle down into the fabric and bring it up. See? Then go back the same way. Bring it to the end. When you come to the end, you finish with a double stitch. You okay? Let's see. Bring your scissors. You get that one first. You see how you did that? See, it's not in, it's out, okay? What you do, both, see, like this, yes, see, okay, see, you folded it in, so you do the same, you fold it in this way, okay, yeah, we just fold it to make it, you see, there. Okay, you okay? Hayano? Let me see. No, your fabric is wrong way. Okay, it goes in this way, see, yeah? In the inside. Here, you see? There. You okay? Okay, you flatten it. Flatten the edge so it doesn't give you problem. Okay, you flatten that one and I'll flatten this. All the pins that were given, at least you have two, that's enough. Okay, now we fold it again. Okay, just have one to pin it down in the middle there. Okay. And some of us are already on the third step, and that's very good. We are all on. We got our needles already threaded, and I can see a lot of us are already on the last step, which is slip hemming the folded edge, which is very good. You okay? You got your needle there? Okay. Now you double the what? You thread him finish. No can one Maria. Thread him past time. Put him past time. Put in your needle past time. Yes? And I have no needle to do. Try to ask you. Ask your friends. Don't worry. We are on the other side now, and you was just starting.
I lost my fabric, yeah. I put it inside.
How did you lose it? Okay, but you will have to try your very best to get this done and this done all by today, because the next lesson we are going to something different. Okay? So the other side you will do the same. Let's fold it in. The other side you're going to do the same. Just fold it in so later you will get it sewed. Okay, just have one that will be enough. No, inside. You see, that's inside, see? Okay, flatten it so. Yeah. Okay, you flatten that edge and we see what Anna wants. Okay, just leave, those two will hold that. You just put this one in the middle. Oh yeah, let's another one there, okay? Pin this one to hold it down. Sorry, my dear. Oh, good. Is that your other side? Or? Okay. Then you will have to try to get that one done in your own time, please. Because tomorrow is something different. Okay, now let's see. To make it easy, fold it in. You see how it is there? You're going to fold it in this way. Here, see? Inside. So, it might be taking up space. So we fold this one in. Okay? There. So, first fold.
You fold it backwards.
What?
You fold it backwards.
You are going to fold it in from the outside. That's the outside fabric, and that's the inside of it. So from the outside you fold it in, just like you did the other end. Here, see? Okay, you complete that later. You will have to get your needle threaded again, do double stitch again here, go and finish it. But to help you, we get this one folded first. You have been all given one and you have to take care of them. Okay, you fold that other end, hold that one in. Okay, pin it down and you do like you did there. That is, oh, okay, good. Hannah Big, let's see yours. Oh, Tassie, oh. Sit down first. You see what you did here? You do the same over here. See, you turn it out. See? It must come in this way. And then you fold it in. Okay, yeah. Okay, you know what to do, so you get that one down and get it done properly. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, Rachel. Follow the same way. See how you did this. Now, you can get your fabric, open it, okay? Fold it in. Make it shorter. Okay, hold that one in. You okay? Oh yeah, you are okay. Okay, first fold and then flatten it properly so it doesn't give you problem. Okay, and then fold it over there. Okay, and then you do that. So you just check that your friends are doing the same thing, that they might. So by gatina space lo you tripla lo. So see. He did not come around here. How are you all?
Fine.
Fine. Oh, that's nice. You okay? Justin. I can help you much. What happened? Then you're going to wait around for your friends. Whoever finishes, okay, you get it from them. Good. Hold him good. Hold him good. Yeah, you okay? Go through the fold. Finish. Okay, do you have a needle there to help somebody who doesn't have? Oh, good. You finished your sew. Have your. You wait there. I'll have you out. Who else? Adrian already. Then help your friend. Brendan, yours?
Miss Materials in our place.
What?
The desk are mixed around.
Oh, so it's somewhere in one of the desks. Brendan, please. You know what you are supposed to do? Okay, please. You try to get that done in your own time because next lesson is different. We are not going to be on the sleep hemming. So please, I'd like you to try and work on your work in your own time. You okay? Trista, how are you? Let's see, double stitch, No can working big platoons. Hey, thread is supposed to be your arm's length. This lady look long platoon here. Look him, long platoon and blow me to him. Arm's length, because suppose you're walking long platoon and by 10 goals, see? That's what you are having now. Okay, we cut it short. Let's see, no. You see that one there? Goes in. See? Here, see? So it goes in, okay? Okay, you're going to fold it in, not out like go in. Okay, you do that and finish. Messi, you alright? Okay. Now if I can have all of us stop for a while. We have gone through all the steps once again, and we are now on the last step, which is slip hem the folded edge. Okay, I'd like you in your own time, please. You all know what to do. I'd like you to complete whatever you are doing in your own time, because the next lesson is going to be quite different from what you are doing now. And this is to the receiving school teachers. If your children don't have enough time, please, I'd like you to make sure that they get their slip hemming done, completed before we go on to the next lesson. Okay, now, if I can have all of us once again to have whatever we are doing away, we put them away for a while, and we go on to looking at the next lesson. Now, slip hemming, is this the first or the second lesson? Second lesson. So, who can guess what is going to be our next lesson on? Who can guess for us what is going to be the next lesson? Okay, let's have a Doveri. Doveri?
Backstitch.
Backstitch, okay. Doveri guesses that the next lesson is going to be on backstitching. So let's see if Doveri is correct. Okay, so Doveri is correct. Our next lesson is on backstitching. Now, who can tell us which part of the fabric or which part of a pillowcase are we going to backstitch? Which part of the fabric or the pillowcase are we going to backstitch? Francis? Which part of the pillowcase are we going to backstitch in the next lesson?
The sides.
The sides. Good, thank you. So it's going to be the sides. Okay. Now, I'd like Paul S. Paul has completed both sides of the opening to the pillowcase. So Paul will show us his completed work on the slip hemming of the both raw edges to the opening. Thank you. Okay, so once you do your slip hemming of the two raw edges to the opening, that is how it will look like. Okay, you have one done and the other one underneath. So once you fold it up, fold the other end. Okay, that is how it should be like, both completed. Okay, thank you, Paul. You can sit down. Now, what do you think our key phrase is going to be? What do you think our key phrase is going to be? Let's have Hercules. Hercules. Hercules, what do you think our key phrase is going to be?
Slip hemming.
Slip hemming. Now, can someone tell us why Hercules says slip hemming? Can someone tell us why Hercules says slip hemming? Bobby, why do you think Hercules says our key phrase is slip hemming and we have it there?
Because we are doing the slip hemming stitch.
Very good, because our lesson is on slip hemming and you have just completed your second lesson on slip hemming. Okay, with that, good morning class, the receiving schools and teachers.